Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, how much good depending on your location. Please join in the struggle to liberate our people from the contraption. Like and share videos. Today is Saturday, the 21st day of December 2024. Happy weekend. I bring you news update. Anxiety as Chief of Defense Staff Christopher Musa orders probe of Okuama leaders' deaths in army custody. That's what's happening now. Chief of Defense Staff General Christopher Musa has ordered a probe into the deaths of two Okuama community leaders, Pa James Ogoroko and Dennis Okubaye, while in detention of the Nigerian Army. Yes. Now, Victory Express TV had reported that Okuama's President General, Pa James Ogoroko, and the 81-year-old community's treasurer, Dennis Okubaye, died in army custody within 6 days intervals. Now, the military detained Ogoroko and Okubaye alongside 4 others, Professor Arthur Ekpokpo, Belvis Adogbo, Mabel Owemu, and Dennis Malaka during a military operation between August 18 and 2024. Now, the arrest occurs months after 17 soldiers who said they were on a peace mission to resolve a dispute between Okuama and the neighboring Okoloba community were killed on March 14, 2024. Now, the deaths of the 2 leaders in military detention have triggered outrage within Okuama, as youths and women in the community had issued a 7-day ultimatum to the Nigerian government and the army to release the detained leaders and return Pa Ogoroko's body. Now, speaking on the issue during the Strategic Communication Interagency Policy Committee end-of-year briefing, the Director of Defense Information, Brigadier General Tuko Gozo, stated that the Chief of Defense Staff had directed the 6th Division of the Nigerian Army to investigate the allegations and submit a report. He said, quote, regarding allegations of deaths in detention over the weekend, headlines surfaced suggesting that individuals detained in connection with the Okuama incident had died. Immediately, the Chief of Defense Staff directed an investigation to be conducted by the 6th Division. Any moment from now, we expect the findings on whether the claims are true or not. For now, these remain allegations. We are committed to uncovering the truth, and by tomorrow, we will have more details. End of quote. Now, this is what's happening now. The Chief of Defense Staff has directed for thorough investigation into these killings. Of course, we have been reporting these killings. Yes, in the detention. Killings, or the deaths of these detainees in military detention. We have been saying it. Army, no to detain person. No be army work to detain suspects. Yes, if you are detaining them, are you taking them to court? We're asking. So of this man to ask those who are still there to leave, to go home. Yes, supposed to give straight directive. Those who are remaining there, the detainees, let them go home freely, because they have no right to detain them. Since August, they have been in custody. No questioning. No court has asked them, guilty or not guilty. Yes? And you are detaining them. This is the end of the year. Since August, 2 persons have died. And you are saying you are making probe. Probe of what? Probing who? Okay? Whether these guys died there or not. It's a simple thing. Okay? Oh yes. We have been shouting and shouting. They want all these guys to die in detention, military detention. For doing what? First of all, the soldiers that said they went on a peacekeeping mission. Soldiers, we're asking whether it's their duty or their function, or in their rules of engagement, to go for peacekeeping in the communities. where there's no war, where there's no ammunition. Yes. You say you are going for peacekeeping to talk with the community members. Is that your job to do that? So just go for peacekeeping where there is war is existing. And so that peacekeeping is just for, using force to subdue the aggressors and to bring peace. But you say communities are having quarrels between the neighbors. They're having problems. Now, the military send delegation or send, emissary or whatever, military, to go to that community and to say they are sitting down to discuss about the matter. So what's the job of the police then? Yes? What is the job of the police? Since the military, they are the one resolving disputes in communities. Yes. So that is it. These people, they are doing abracadabra. That is what's happening. These Musa supposed to give directive order, express order. These people, allow them to go home. That's what we expect. Not, we are given probe. Probe what? What are you probing? The evidence are there that they died in detention. Okay? So there's nothing to probe. It's there. The communities have issued a 7-day ultimatum. And before the expiration of that ultimatum, this chief of defense staff put up this committee of investigators. Said they have to investigate from the 6th battalion. Okay? Yes, that is what he's saying. That they have to go and investigate from 6th division, beg your pardon, 6th division of the Nigerian Army. They have to do that investigation. So this is the abracadabra they are doing in the army. Oh yes, people are dying there in their large numbers. Detainees from the south is dying in detention facility, in military detention. They are countless. Yes. Of course, you know what's happening in the region. Agitation. They will go there, they say they are arresting people. It's a lie. It's not arrest. Army has no right to arrest anybody. They abduct individuals. If you want to arrest, effect arrest. Once you arrest as an army, the next thing is to hand over to the police. It's not your job to keep them because you have no right to prosecute. Yes, police has the right to prosecute offenders or suspects. Military, if for any reason you arrest a suspect, you must hand them over to the police within 24 hours. Simple as that. Don't keep detainees, don't keep suspects. But look at, since August, they've been keeping these people. In military custody, army, they keep people. So that is it. Say investigate. So we have seen it. It's abracadabra country, abracadabra army, abracadabra military, abracadabra police, abracadabra evidence, abracadabra. Nothing is working. And yes, yet they are lumping people together by force to stay. We must be one country. We must stay together. We must answer one Nigeria, whether you like it or not. It's a must. Yes, it's not by your choice or will. No, it's must. Everybody, all the ethnic nationalities, you have no right of association. Yes, you must be a member. You must be a citizen. You must belong to Nigeria. You must. So, while they are doing all this abracadabra, so that is what's happening. So let's see what they will, churn out from their